Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel today. My name is Christian and today we're here to talk about the new album from Biffy Clyro. It is titled Ellipsis, and I've been a fan of Biffy Clyro for a short time now, ever since they headlined Reading a couple of years ago. I went back and I listened to Puzzles and Only Revolutions and Opposites, and then went back even further to their earlier material back before they were this huge band, and became a huge fan. And when they came over here to Australia, I went and saw them, and so I was really excited to hear Ellipsis. And when they released Wolves of Winter, my excitement just went through the roof because I love that song. I think it's just classic Biffy. And this album, once again, is a brilliant effort from Biffy Clyro. Again, it's really hard to top the three-peat of Puzzles, Only Revolutions and Opposites, but this album absolutely does that. The songwriting is just getting better and better with Biffy Clyro, and there are choruses for days and days and days. As I said, the songwriting is as strong as it's ever been. This is also the most stripped back record from Biffy ever since Puzzles, and is definitely the least arena rock of those three records in my opinion. There are still those big anthemic songs like Wolves of Winter and like Howl, but there are also a lot of dynamics throughout this record. There are a lot of softer songs on this record, songs like Rearrange and Medicine, but there's also those big anthemic songs that we've known from Biffy, as I said, like Wolves of Winter, like Herex, and like Howl. This album is incredible. Simon Neil on this record is as good as he's ever been. His melodies are out of this world, and his lyricism is really poetic, and something that really sets Biffy Clyro apart from a lot of the bands that have come from them becoming a big band. And you can see why Biffy Clyro are one of the biggest bands in the world right now. They're pretty small over here in Australia, but when you go and you see them headlining these massive festivals over in Europe and the UK, and you go, they should be that big over the entire world. And this is much more of a straight-up rock record. There's, as I said, a lot less of the anthemic sound that we've gotten from Only Revolutions and Opposites. It's definitely more of just straight-up great rock songs with a lot of dynamics and a lot of softer songs thrown in. And the instrumental is, once again, absolutely impeccable. The band instrumentally are as good as they've ever been. The instrumentals are as good as Biffy Clyro gets. There's a lot of progressive elements thrown in songs like Wolves of Winter, and there's another one as well that I'm forgetting the name of, but it has a really cool, weird time signature throughout the chorus that is just really cool to listen to, and just really great. And the production job on this record is impeccable. Biffy Clyro have never sounded better. Ever since Puzzles, their production style has only gotten better and better for their sound, and now I feel like they've perfected what their record should sound like. And so whoever did the production on this record, they've done an impeccable job, and it's just a great sounding record. Overall, it's a great effort from Biffy Clyro. Still an amazing record, and just there isn't a weak moment on the record. It's hard to describe how good this band are. To do 4 records in a row that are absolutely impeccable is outstanding. Usually you see bands maybe do 1 or 2. If you're lucky, you'll get 3 absolutely incredible records in a row from a band. And for Biffy Clyro to do 4 in a row is an amazing effort, and I can't wait to see what this band does, how big they get from this record. They should be headlining stadiums in Europe after this, and they should be headlining arenas over here in Australia and in the US, because their songs are built for big rooms, and for them to be playing in still clubs over here and just smaller venues in the US is kind of insulting to them, because they write some of the best songs on the planet. So I'm going to give my top 3 tracks now. They would be Rearrange, which I think is a beautiful song with Simon Neil doing the best vocals maybe he's ever done in his entire career. Wolves of Winter, which is just a banger of a song, which has got some great progressive elements thrown in and great guitar work, great drum work, just a great anthemic song, probably the most anthemic song on the record. And then Howl, which is towards the end of the record and is another just anthemic song with a big chorus, and another great vocal performance from Simon Neil. I'm going to give this album a 4.5 out of 5. An absolutely great record that you should definitely check out in a great week for music, with Switchfoot bringing out a new record and Biffy Clyro. My name has been Christian Doyle. Thanks for watching my video today. Please hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Fresh Currents.